classes we have done with inverse trigo. In the second class, we got some particular type of questions finding the values, sin inverse of sin theta, cos inverse of cos theta with radians and degree. So today we are going to discuss about the formulas, almost all the formulas that is in inverse trigo without conditions. Then while solving questions, I will come back to conditions. So what we'll do today, we'll go for the formulas with small proofs if it is required, because it is every time it is nice to know the proofs of the theorems. Otherwise, you have to by heart everything. Suppose if you don't by heart, you practice once how it is the theorems are coming up, the formulas are coming up. It will be quite nice that you will be confident that you are not going to lose it. So the first set of formula, sin inverse x is equal to cosec inverse 1 by x, cos inverse x sec inverse 1 by x, tan inverse x cot inverse 1 by x. It is also written here. One proof I have given. What is that proof? Consider sin inverse x is equals to theta. Consider sin inverse x is equal to theta. X is equals to sin theta. Apply sin to both the sides. X is equal to sin theta. Then sin theta can be written as 1 by cosec theta. Sin theta can be written as 1 by cosec theta. Then cosec theta can be written as 1 by x. Cosec theta is equals to 1 by x. Theta is equals to, apply cosec inverse to both the sides. Theta is equal to cosec inverse 1 by x. Then instead of theta, what you have assumed? You have assumed theta is equals to sin inverse x. So sin inverse x is equals to cosec inverse 1 by x. That means if I am writing sin inverse d by 5 is equals to cosec inverse 5 by 3. If I am writing tan inverse x by 1 plus x is equals to cot inverse 1 plus x by x. That's the application of the formula. So the first set of formula, then the second set of formula. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Again, one proof I give you. But you need to understand the arguments need to be same here. Both x, both are x, it cannot be different. The proof I am studying. Let sin inverse x is equal to theta. X is equals to sin theta. Sin theta can be written as cos pi by 2 minus theta. Then apply cos inverse to both the sides. Cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2 minus theta. Then instead of theta, the original value can replace sin inverse x. Then bring sin inverse x to this side. So you get cos inverse x plus sin inverse x is equals to pi by 2. So two sets of formula we got. Suppose regarding that particular sin inverse plus cos inverse is equal to pi by 2, we will solve the question. Sin of cos inverse 5 by 30 plus sin inverse x is equals to 1. Find x. Okay, this is given to us. Apply sin inverse to both the sides. So this will happen. Cos inverse of 5 by 30 plus sin inverse x is equals to, as I have applied sin inverse to both the sides, so this will balance. This side will become sin inverse 1. And you know when sin is equals to 1, that is pi by 2 in inverse trigo, that is pi by 2 in inverse trigo. So cos inverse of 5 by 30 plus sin inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Just now you have written the formula. What is that formula? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equals to pi by 2. That means if these two values are equal, then only it is pi by 2. So x and pi by 30. That means my answer is x is equals to pi by 30. That means if x is equal to pi by 30, this becomes pi by 2. So one more question let us do. Find the value of cos 2 cos inverse x plus sin inverse x at x is equals to 2 by 5. At x is equals to 2 by 5. Okay. So what I do? Cos of 2 cos inverse can be written as cos inverse plus cos inverse x plus sin inverse x. and instead of this sin inverse x, I can replace pi by 2. Where I can replace pi by 2. So that becomes now and you look at the formula cos 90 plus theta. This is 90, this is theta. Cos 90 plus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Minus sin theta. Minus sin theta. Instead of theta, it is cos inverse x. It is cos inverse x. What is outside? Outside is sin and the argument is cos inverse x. So both needs to same. I cannot change it. I cannot change it. So I have to change this one. How to change it? When it is cos inverse x, think about a right angle triangle. Cos is equal to base by hypotenuse. That means cos inverse x can be written as cos inverse x by 1. When I go for a right angle triangle, relates to cos inverse x. This is base and this is hypotenuse. Base by hypotenuse. And what's about perpendicular? D square minus d square. 1 minus x square. Alright, I am relating to this angle. Alright, so minus sin. If I want to have a sign here, that sign means sin is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. Sin inverse under root 1 minus x square. These two now gone minus under 1 minus x square. Now I have to evaluate this one at the point x equal to 2 by 5. At the point x equals to 2 by 5. So replace the value x equal to 2 by 5. That you can calculate now. Okay, let me see the video is clear or not. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go to the next set of formulas now. The first set of formula, if you got in sin inverse x, or if you got in cos inverse x, or if you are having tan inverse x, that means one thing will be given to you and they will ask you to find out the rest 5, because there are 5 sin, cos, tan, cos, sec, cos, 5, 6 are there, one is given, the rest 5. That means I don't know which one I need in the while solving the question. So I should have the idea to how to evaluate it. So I'll solve this. Solve this too. Then you have to do it. So whenever I think about sin inverse x, think about a right angle triangle. Sin inverse x means x by 1. So this is x, this is 1, this is base, this is right angle triangle. 1 minus x square. That's all. That's simple now. Just like a class 9 or 10 child, what you are doing right angle triangle trigonometry, that you do now. That is now cos inverse base by hypotenuse. Tan inverse perpendicular by base. Once you calculated this already 3, so no need to look at the triangle anymore. Cot inverse reverse it. Sec inverse reverse it. Cosec inverse 1 by x. That's all. Suppose if you are getting the examination, tan inverse 1 plus 1 minus x by 1 plus x, and they'll ask you to find out the rest. They'll ask you to find out the rest. Again, go for a right angle triangle. Perpendicular base 1 minus x, 1 plus x. Let us find out hypotenuse. 1 minus x whole square plus 1 plus x whole square under root. Alright, 2 plus 2x square, 2 plus 2x square under root. I got that means hypotenuse minus 2x minus plus 2x cancels out. 1 plus 2, 2x square. So go for sin inverse. Very simple now. Sin inverse perpendicular by this 1 minus x by 2 plus 2x square. Cos inverse base by this. Once you find out this thing, sec inverse reverse of it. cot inverse reverse of tan, then sin inverse, a cosec inverse reverse of this. Alright, suppose someone gives you cos inverse 5 by 13. Now it is the same way we will do 5, 13, 5, 13, 12. Now go for it. Sin inverse 12 by 13, tan inverse 12 by 5. This you can find out. Have you understood? So whenever it is required to solve this kind of question, easily we can solve. So related to this, let us solve a small question. Let's see. They may ask you simplify sin of tan inverse 2x by 1 plus x. They may ask you sec inverse cot 5 by 12. They may ask you find x cos of tan inverse x is equals to sin inverse sin of cos inverse 3 by 4, whatever it is. So maybe we'll get the values in fractional, but we can manage it. Now when I get this question, who is waiting outside sin? Tan inverse is inside, that means I need to convert it into sin inverse. So how to convert? Think about the inverse perpendicular by base 2x 1 plus x. Hypotenuse is square under root 2x square 4x square plus x square 5x square plus 2x plus 1 under root. That means I did the square of it 4x square and square of it x square plus 2x plus 1 added both is equal. Now the question easily we can solve now. Sin of sin inverse because outside is sin it's sin inverse perpendicular by hypotenuse. Answer is 2x by under root 5x square plus 2x plus 1. So this is only based with right angle triangle. No need to have any formula. Half the trick, right angle triangle, perpendicular base hypotenuse. Alright, let's come to this question now. Cot base by perpendicular. Sec of cot inverse 5 by 12. Sec of cot inverse 5 by 12. Okay? Sec is base by perpendicular. 5, 12, 13. That's all. Sec, I need sec inverse. Hypotenuse by base 13 by 5 is my answer. Let's solve this question now. This one. Cos of tan inverse x by 1 perpendicular base 1 plus x square. Cos inverse 3 by 4 perpendicular base by hypotenuse. This will be 16 minus 3 16 minus 9 root 7. So let's solve this question now. Cos inverse 1 by 1 plus x square. Sin of sin inverse convert into sin inverse root 7 by 4. What is left here? This value is left. What is left here? Root 7 by 4. 4 for square 1 plus x square is equals to 16 by 7 cross multiply and solve it, or x square is equals to 9 by 7, x is equals to plus minus 3 by 7. Alright? Okay, next. You know the formula of sin 2 theta? 2 sin theta cos theta. Cos 2 theta 2 cos square theta minus 1 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Tan 2 theta is equals to 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Suppose in the inverse I write the formula. Suppose if I assume sin theta is equals to x, what will be cos theta? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So cos theta can be written as under root 1 minus sin square theta 1 minus x square. Okay, fine. Suppose if in the examination I will get a formula 2 sin inverse x. I know the formula. You also, if you by heart you know 2x under root 1 minus x square. Or one more is cos inverse 1 minus 2x square. I am giving a star mark for this particular part because this is rarely used, so sometimes you used to forget it. 2 cos inverse x, cos inverse 2x square minus 1, or sin inverse 2x 1 minus x square. Again, I am giving star mark here for this. Then 2 tan inverse x, tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square, sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square, cos inverse 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Okay, I'll give you the proof of 2. Rest we can understand. Suppose let's consider if in the examination I get, suppose how to do 2 sin inverse x means I'll think about sin 2 theta. 2 cos inverse x I'll think about cos 2 theta. 2 tan inverse x I'll think about tan 2 theta. Then you say first about this one, I'll come back. So sin 2 theta can be written as 2 sin theta into cos theta. And what I have assumed here, sin theta is equals to x. Look here. I have assumed here sin theta is equals to x. So cos theta can be written as 1 minus x square under root. Let's do that. Sin 2 theta 2x under root 1 minus x square. Apply sin inverse to both the sides. Apply sin inverse to both the sides. And replace theta. If sin theta is equal to x, what is theta? Sin inverse x. I got the formula. So, are you going to derive and write down the formula in the examination? No. You have to link it. From where? Here. Sin theta, if I consider x, cos theta can be written as 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus x square. So 2x under root 1 minus x square. See here. 2x under root 1 minus x square. If it is 2 sin inverse x, outside sin inverse. That's the formula. Similarly, 2 cos inverse x. Think about cos 2 theta. What is cos 2 theta? 2 cos square theta minus 1. Take cos theta is equals to x. Theta is equals to cos inverse x. Theta is equal to cos inverse x. So apply the formula here. Cos 2 theta is equals to 2x square minus 1. Instead of 2 cos square theta, I have replaced the value. So 2 theta is equals to cos inverse 2x square minus 1. Replace theta. What is theta? Cos inverse x. I got the formula. 2 cos inverse x is equals to cos inverse 2x square minus 1. You might be thinking, sir, then how to remember it? Look at cos 2 theta. 2x square minus 1. If I take cos theta is equal to x, 2x square minus 1, cos inverse to this side. So 2 theta, 2 cos inverse x, cos inverse 2x square minus 1. Tan 2 theta, 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Now you see, you can derive the formula. 2 tan inverse x is equals to tan 2 theta means 2 tan inverse x, I think. This side tan inverse 2x by 1 minus x square. See, the formula is derived. I'll come back to the star mark ones, okay? Only one I'll tell you, rest you have to do. Everything cannot be taught to you. Something you have to plan. I'll go with this one. You have to do this one. I'll give you the hints how to do it. Okay. Let's consider this function. Cos inverse 1 minus 2x square. That's the formula to sin inverse x. Consider sin inverse x is equals to theta. Sin theta is equal to x. Alright? If this is very easy. Cos inverse 1 minus 2 sin square theta. And 1 minus 2 sin square theta can be written as cos 2 theta. Cos inverse of cos 2 theta. What is left? 2 theta. And what is the value of theta? Sin inverse x. Are they equal? So 2 sin inverse x is equals to cos inverse 1 minus 2x square. Similarly, you need to do it. Take x equal to cos theta, you can do it. Now how to do this math? 2 tan inverse x is equals to sin inverse 2x square. Because sin 2 theta one formula is there. 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Take tan theta equals to x. Theta equals to tan inverse x. I will not force you to learn the formulas. I will tell you logically learn it. Tan theta x, theta is equal to tan inverse x. Sin 2 theta. 2 tan inverse x. The question is 2 tan inverse x. Alright, that I have to prove. How to do it now? Sin 2 theta is equal to this. 2 theta is equals to sin inverse 2 tan theta. 2x by 1 plus x square. Apply sin inverse to both the side. 2 theta sin inverse 2x by 1 plus x square. Instead of theta, you replace the value. 2 tan inverse x. If you look at the cos formula, cos 2 theta 1 minus tan square theta by 1 plus tan square theta, 1 minus x square by 1 plus x square. Outside cos inverse because it is derived from cos. Sin 2 theta 2x by 1 plus x square derived from sin inverse. Alright, next set of formula now. Sin theta is equals to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin theta. Now I will not give you the proof, I directly write down. Suppose if in the examination you get 3 sin inverse x, think about sin theta. That's all. 3 sin inverse x, sin inverse 3x minus 4x cube. Formula is derived. 3 sin inverse x is clear. 3 sin inverse x, think about sin theta formula. 3x minus 4x cube. Cos 3 theta. 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. 3 cos inverse x now is equals to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3. Sometimes they ask the proof in the examination. Quite simple. Take cos theta equals to x. Take cos theta equals to x. So it will become 4x cube minus 3x. Then cos 3 theta. Apply cos inverse to both the sides. 3 theta is equal to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x. And theta is equal to cos inverse. That's the proof. Alright? Tan 3 theta. 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Now the formula you might have thought about it before to me also. 3 tan inverse x is equals to 3 tan inverse x tan inverse, because I am dealing with tan inverse 3x minus x cube 1 minus 3x square. That's all. Imagine these are 2 and 3 formulas. A and 2 sin inverse x, 3 sin inverse x. What's about 4 and 5? 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 5 can be, we can break into 2 plus 3. So these are the basic ones. Rest we have to apply your logic. Suppose if I take sin A is equals to x, then cos A is equals to 1 minus sin square. If I take sin B is equals to y, cos B is equals to 1 minus y square. You know the formula of sin A plus B? Sin A into cos B plus cos A into sin B. This is minus, this becomes minus. So how simple the formulas are. We should not panic because we know the basics. 11 formulas we know. Just it is a 30 minutes work. You will practice once or twice the way I am giving you. That's all. Formulas will be lifelong. Suppose if I am getting the formula sin inverse x plus sin inverse y in the examination. Immediately sin inverse x plus sin inverse y. It cannot be sin inverse x plus cos inverse y. If it is cos inverse y, then I have to convert cos to sin. Either both will be sin or both will be cos or both will be tan. Then I think about sin A plus B. What is the formula for sin A plus B? Sin A cos B. Sin I am so outside sin inverse. Sin A x cos B y square cos A and sin B y. Details are how it has happened. So simple, you can see this formula sin A plus B. Sin A plus B is equals to sin A what I have taken x cos B under root 1 minus y square cos A under root 1 minus x square sin B y. Take apply sin inverse to both the sides. A plus B is equals to sin inverse x 1 minus y square y under root 1 minus x square. Instead of A now we can replace what value? Instead of A we can replace sin inverse x. Instead of A you can replace sin inverse x. Instead of B you can replace sin inverse y. Formula is generated. Similarly, if it is plus, that will be plus. If it is minus, still minus. Cos A plus B formula. Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. If it is minus, this becomes plus. So cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. I will assume cos A is equal to x. They are both cos and both sin. If it assume cos A x, sin A becomes under root 1 minus x square. We can assume cos B is equals to y. Sin B becomes under root 1 minus y square because the formula sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1 from there. That's all simple now. Cos inverse outside x into y 1 minus x square 1 minus y square. That's all. If it is minus, this becomes plus. Alright. Now next two more sets of formula. Then we'll go to questions today. Next is tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. What is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y? Tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy. Okay, we'll go for the proof. Let's tan A is equal to x, tan B is equals to y. X is equals to tan inverse of x. A is equals to tan inverse of x. B is equals to tan inverse of y. Go for the formula tan A plus B. Go for the formula tan A plus B. What we are knowing in class 11. Tan A plus B, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Replace this tan A and tan B there by x and y. Tan A plus B x plus y by 1 minus xy. Apply tan inverse to both the sides. A plus b is equals to tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. Replace a value. What is a tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. That's all. Well, this is plus, this is plus, this is minus. And this is minus, this is minus, this one becomes plus. Right? We know some formulas, basic formulas in class 10 or 9. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1. So what is the application of this? Suppose if in a question, suppose I will get a question, for example, they will be writing simplify sin inverse x by under root a square minus x square. Tan inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x. The same question can be asked in derivative, in integration or simplification in inverse. That means three places will be getting. So am I going to solve them directly? No. I have to assume it, I have to simplify it, make it small, then I will go for the derivative or the integration. So that simplification part is common to both derivative and integration. You must know, otherwise we cannot solve that question. So what is that simplification? That means it gives me the idea what to be assumed here. What value of x I must take here that this can be simplified. That's what I am going to teach you now with this. And more are there also. Suppose if I in a question I get 1 minus x square under root a square minus x square under root 25 minus x square like this. Alright, 16 minus 9x square. All are the same pattern. All are the same pattern. 1 minus x. So that means what? I must replace here instead of x. That the square root is gone, is removed, and I get a positive value. No imaginary answers. So I cannot take your tan theta. 1 minus tan square theta, no formula. I cannot take the 6 square theta. What I'll assume? Either sin theta or cos theta. 1 minus sin square theta, 1 minus cos square theta. That formula is applicable here. So I'll assume x is equals to sin theta or cos theta. Either I'll assume x is equal to sin theta or cos theta. Then what's about here? X is equals to a sin theta or a cos theta. Either you assume a sin theta or a cos theta. Same logic here, x equals to 5 sin theta or 5 cos theta. 3x is equals to 4 sin theta or 4 cos theta. You can replace it here. Instead of it is 3x whole square, replace 4 sin theta whole square or 4 cos theta whole square. Then we will round up 16 common out outside and so it becomes 4. I can solve it. So Whenever this pattern will be there, that means here I will assume this question x is equals to a sin theta. I will come back to this question maybe today, tomorrow I will come back. Then suppose if I be getting 1 plus x square under root a square plus x square, what I will assume? Similarly, 25 plus x square, 16 plus x square, that you can understand now. I cannot apply a sign now like previous case. 1 plus sin square theta no formula. 1 plus cos square theta no formula. 1 plus x square theta also no formula. Then what should be there? X is equals to tan theta or cot theta. Either I'll assume tan or cot. Here it is equals to a tan theta or a cot theta. Alright? This you understood? Suppose if someone gives me under root x square minus 1, under root x square minus 6 square, what I must assume? Again, I cannot take x equal to sin theta here. I cannot take x equal to tan theta. What I should assume? Sec square theta, sec theta, cosec theta. See the formula? The same formula, sec square theta minus tan square theta is equals to 1. Sec square theta minus 1 tan square theta, cosec plus theta minus 1 cot square theta. That means this will be either sec or cosec. X is equals to sec theta or cosec theta. Whatever you have studied from your childhood, the class 12 is the summation of all these studies. Though it is vast, but all the basic things we are going to apply. Then here x is equals to a sec theta, a cosec theta. Either you can take this or take this. Alright? Then suppose if in some of the questions I get 1 plus x, 1 minus x. 1 minus x square, 1 plus x square. A minus x, a plus x. A minus x, a plus x. 1 plus x square, 1 minus x square. 1 plus x, 1 minus x. If in a single question I will get all these kind of values, what to be assumed now? Because it is 1 minus x square as well, 1 plus x square. Which formula is applicable now? 1 minus cos 2 theta, 2 sin square theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta, 2 cos square theta. That means this formula is now applicable. 1 minus x, 1 plus x. 1 minus x square, 1 plus x square. Root under this, that means tan theta is equal to, I can write down the formula 1 minus cos 2 theta by 1 plus cos 2 theta. This is also applicable somewhere now. So what I will assume here? Here I will assume x is equals to cos theta or cos 2 theta. It is up to your choice. Same is here also. Because simultaneously I get 1 minus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta, 2 sin square theta by 2, 2 cos square theta by 2, tan theta by 2. Means my objective is to remove that square root and get a value. Either I can take cos 2 theta or cos theta. X is equal to cos theta, cos 2 or cos theta. Or cos 2 theta, cos 2 theta. Same also here. Here x square is equals to cos theta or cos 2 theta. Here I will take x square is equal to cos theta or cos 2 theta. Same logic here also as well. X square is equal to cos theta or cos 2 theta. What I do here? X is equals to a cos theta or a cos 2 theta. Substitute. Because if I apply the formula 1 plus cos theta, 2 cos square theta by 2. That's all. 1 minus cos theta, 2 sin square theta by 2. Half angle formula. Here also I will assume the same. Now this question I will assume x is equals to cos theta. Alright? So this question, tan inverse 1 minus x by 1 plus x, assume x equals to cos theta. Theta is equals to cos inverse. That also we need to learn. Then tan inverse 1 minus cos theta. The smart child, or the children who can calculate mentally, directly they write down tan theta by 2. No marks will be deducted. Tan inverse 2 sin square theta by 2 cos square theta by 2. 2 cancels out, sin square theta cos square theta, tan theta by 2, tan inverse tan theta by 2. Theta by 2 of cos inverse x. That's all. So this question simplified. Sin inverse x by under root x square minus x square. So x is equals to a sin theta. This one sometimes before I told you, x equal to a sin theta. Get the value of sin theta from there. Sin theta is equals to x by a. This is a very good practice, writing in the right hand side. Sin theta is equal to sin inverse x by a. Replace it here. X is equals to a sin theta. A square minus a square sin square theta. A square minus a square sin square theta. Take a common, a cos theta. What I did? A square minus a square sin square theta. A square take common, 1 minus sin square theta cos square theta. A cancels out. Sin inverse of this question will be tan inverse. Sorry, this question will be tan inverse. So tan inverse tan theta. Theta and theta I can replace it here. Sin inverse of x by a. Alright. So try to practice the formulas. What will happen tomorrow? We will be back with only solve questions with some terms and conditions. Okay. Thank you for today, and practice the previous classes also from YouTube, and try to share to your friends also as well.